Some strong selling pressure right into the market close. I thought that I would share this with you guys. And it looks like, again, Warren Buffett's Berkshire Hathaway company is not done liquidating some shares. So it says Warren Buffett's Berkshire Hathaway sold all of its GM stock. I don't know if you guys remember, but last week I filmed a video about updating you guys on one of the most recent filings from Berkshire Hathaway. And it showed that they were sitting on the most cash they've sat ever before, right? I think it was like $157 billion. And a lot of their money was invested in treasury bonds and short-term bonds, just because it seemed to be a safer form of investment than what they would to consider the stock market right now in fear of a potential recession in early 2024. I wanted to share this with you guys on the why, right? First off, even before we break that down, look at the recent performance from General Motors, right? If you look at how much they actually sold, I mean, when we talk about their position that they had in General Motors, it was an $850 million position in GM, right? In comparison to their overall holdings, it's very minute in the grand scheme of things for Berkshire Hathaway. But $850 million is still $850 million. And it looks like this thing has been making and showing signs of a steady decline since early 2022. Imagine going from $66 a share all the way down to $26. I mean, literally losing 1/3 of your value, right? Around 67% loss. Let's go ahead and just be exact. From overall highs, which you can never predict, to overall lows, around a 60% loss, 58% to be exact, based off of where we're at right now, and overall lows of 66.39. So very, very unfortunate, but it says Warren Buffett's Berkshire Hathaway unloaded its entire $850 million worth of General Motors stock last quarter, according to the Securities and Exchange Commission filing. Shares of automaker recently forecasted that the strike of auto workers this fall could cut pre-tax earnings by about $800 million this year, and they were down about 0.3% on Wednesday. General Motors holdings make up a percentage of Berkshire Hathaway's $313 billion portfolio. Again, $850 million, nearly $1 billion, but they have $313 billion in their portfolio. So again, a very minute, I would say, position in the grand scheme of things. But the firm does appear to be lowering its position in a big number of blue chip names. Now, that's my question to you guys, right? A lot of people are like, no. Like, this is just like what they do, right? And yes, it is Warren Buffett, you have to give credit where it's due, right? He is one of the greatest investors of all time, at least for our generation, right? If not the greatest. Again, investing and trading are two completely different things, right? But when you see someone that is viewed as one of the greatest investors liquidate, and this is the one thing that I wanted to share with you guys, is that in the past year, this company has sold $40 billion worth of stocks. $40 billion, and now they currently sit at a whopping and record $157 billion cash in hand. Do you see that? Like, why, right? Normally, when a company sits on that much cash, it's due to uncertainty, right? Because of what can happen in the up and coming months for, if there's a recession or a potential pullback, right? Whatever the case might be. Because what better position to be in than being cash than when the markets begin to sell off? You don't have to, and this is the thing that people get very confused, you don't have to just enter a short position when you think the markets are going to pull on back, because markets can, of course, continue to rise before that pullback. But once and if they do begin to pull on back and they begin to sell off, by sitting on a cash pile of $157 billion, imagine the deals that they can pick up. Imagine the acquisitions that can happen for all the companies. They're going to need that money, right? And this is the beautiful thing I would say about Berkshire Hathaway and why they're so well trusted, is that they always prepare for worst case scenario. As of right now, they're taking a very safe route of investing most of their cash into short-term treasury bonds with a decent return, nothing too crazy, but it looks like they're just really sitting on that cash and waiting for greater opportunity to present itself as they begin to sell off a lot of these blue chip names, right? You guys recently heard, again, they sold Apple, all that stuff. And it's just crazy, right? So I wanted to share this with you guys. I wanted to hear your guys' thoughts down in the comment section. And I also wanted to remind you that when it comes down to these economic reports, tomorrow we have initial claims and continuing claims, one of the few reports that are all going to be released before the market opens tomorrow at 8:30 a.m. Eastern time, which is 1 hour before the market opens. We will be live trading tomorrow right at market open. And if you want the ability to watch me trade live, it's going to be the second link in the description down below. But again, I do want to remind you, if you have any questions whatsoever as a complete beginner, do not hesitate to shoot me a direct message either via Discord or via Instagram. And that's the first or third link in the description down below. By tonight, we will be giving away these Meta Quest 3. And if you want to learn more about it on how you can enter, all you literally have to do is click the fourth link in the description down below. And it is prize week, which means that every order gets a prize. We're going to be announcing the winner for the Meta Quest 3. And again, all you literally need to do is purchase anything from our Shop TechBud site, which is the fourth link down below. It could be a trading mousepad, it could be a t-shirt, it could be a sticker pack. We're going to be randomly selecting one winner, and you're going to walk away with the $500 or $600 Meta Quest 3. So appreciate your time. Hope that we're in a thumbs up. Please consider subscribing. And like always, let's make sure that we end the year on a green note. Take care, team.